Boeing down after the company's workers voted to accept a new labor contract and end that strike that's crippled production for more than 50 days. Our guest covers the stock. He says the strike ended later than hoped, but it's sooner than he was expecting. We're joined by Nicolas Owens, equity analyst at Morningstar. Thanks very much indeed for joining us, Nicolas. So we'll put up Boeing stock. It has been trading around $150, a bit more. And you reckon that the fair value here is $191. So you think investors may be missing an opportunity here with Boeing?
Well, thanks for having me, Andrew. The big picture, it's true that the shares are trading a bit lower than my fair value estimate, but I think it's important to acknowledge there's still a pretty high uncertainty around when and how they will pull it back together. And so I wouldn't see the discount there as really compelling above a lower number, even sort of 115 or thereabouts, if you're really looking for a discounted value type of investment. The range of possibilities is pretty wide, but I think it's also important to acknowledge that the franchise value in the 737 and their other planes is very strong. They have almost a $500 billion order book.
Wow.
It's really a matter of just getting back to their knitting and going at it, which the resolution of the strike will help them do. I think my fair value came down a little bit today, and the stock might be reacting to the idea that the delays and ripple effects will start to eat into 2025. I think at one point I had hoped this would sort of all be over in 2024, and of course there'll be another bloody quarter, but it's starting to chew into some of the productivity that was hoped for in 2025.
Oh, like another bloody quarter. Oh my goodness, that's a vivid image, yeah. And you do know that, you may have mentioned this just now, that the effects of these strikes will ripple through production for quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, I would almost argue that what we've seen Boeing struggle through, if you recall, their 737 and 787 production lines were frozen for nearly 2 years, which wasn't a strike, but it was the result of the grounding of the fleet and safety re-inspections and so on. And that's having ripple effects that are happening even now. And so you have whatever it was, an almost 8-week strike. The commentary from the CEO was that it'll take a little while for everyone to get back on shift. I don't think they're required to come till a week and a half from now, or the 15th or thereabouts. And then if you didn't have a certain amount of time continuously on your detail, you have to get recertified or retrained, right? So, and then you start looking at some of the American holidays coming up. It just kind of spills into 2025. And then the other important issue is Boeing, to husband cash, had asked some of its suppliers, not all, but some of its suppliers, to hold off shipping parts and whatnot. And some of them in turn furloughed people, et cetera. And so just getting all that started back up, because nobody knew when the strike would precisely end, just will take some doing.
They just announced a $20 billion equity issue. About a quarter of that can be redeemed for convertible preferred stock. Did that fix any balance sheet concerns for now?
Yeah, I thought of it as buying them time. I mean, they did it in order to preserve their credit worthiness, which I would say is prudent and necessary. Another way to look at it is they had been doing fairly aggressive or generous stock buybacks in the prior period, the 2015 to 2019 timeframe.
Okay.
And in a sense, they sold back all that stock, but at half the value.
Okay, so, oh no, they sold shares at only half the price they bought them back?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It seems tragic. I mean, one of America's great companies, such a huge part of American history, should have been mismanaged to this extent.
I agree, it's a shame. I think it's important. It's important to point out one of the special features of this industry, occupied arguably by two companies, sort of large-scale aerospace. The way I think about it is, and it's in fact, in a way, part of what supports Boeing's business, We call it as having a wide economic moat, partly because it's a duopoly, but mostly because of the total complexity of what they do. And if we decided we wanted to start another large airframe, jet company, the investment and time required is almost prohibitive, right? What I'm getting at is that gives them time to, and in a way, some obligation, right, to produce their products properly. But the industry moves in slow motion. So they're paying for decisions now that were made 10, 15 years ago. And there was a chapter in there, including when I would argue Boeing somewhat antagonized this very union that just ended the strike, where decisions were made perhaps without a, call it 20 to 40 year planning horizon. Maybe if you take a cynical view, the people making the decision knew they weren't going to be around when the consequences hit. But that's conjecture. But the point I'm making is that it's a slow-moving market, slow-moving industry, and they're just paying for decisions that were made long ago.
Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Yeah, quite a dramatic